Hey, what up? It's Drewstackz, and we jumping off the porch with Dirty Glove Bastard. Skirt, skirt, skirt. Bow!
Walky in my Kelly, time to take a sip. I can't feel my face every time I hit this bitch. Fucked up that.
All right, so we got the one and only Drewstackz jumping off the porch with us today.
Skirt, skirt, skirt. Bow!
Yeah, welcome, bro.
How we doing? How we doing?
I'm feeling great. How about yourself today,
Feeling
man?
great. I can't complain.
Yes, sir, man. No, I appreciate you, pulling up on us today too, man.
Of course.
Yeah, man. So we was just talking. You said you just in and out with it, so I know you're not working too much here in Atlanta. So just in and out.
It's in and out, really. Just coming for off the porch, really today. So back to Florida right after this. Actually,
Okay.
Gonna catch that Atlanta traffic, 4 or 5 o'clock.
Man, it don't matter what time you
It's
leave.
normal. It's normal.
There's gonna be traffic 24/7 in this city. Atlanta, the first city I've been in, where it's like, man, you could be out at midnight,
Yeah,
and you still gonna get stuck in traffic.
Always, man.
Like,
always.
how is this possible?
Always. Like
That's the city, man.
Always. It's just a given.
Yeah, man. So let's dive into your past. So you're from Jacksonville. Any part of Jacksonville that you're from, or you lived all over, or?
Really, I live in Jacksonville, right? So I live in Jacksonville now. Like that's my home base now. But
Okay.
I'm from New York, so I'm really from Long Island, New York. It's a town called Huntington. I'm from Huntington Station, New York. That's in Long Island, Suffolk County. So
Okay.
that's where I'm really from. But I came out to Florida probably about like 5 years ago, and so I've been down here since, just hustling, grinding, all that, So that's it's become my new home.
I got you.
Jacksonville, Florida. Yeah.
So going from Long Island to Jacksonville,
Yeah.
that seems like two different worlds to me, man.
Completely different worlds, man. So, it took some adjusting time, but, yeah, I got used to it and I found my niche. So I've been running with that. So,
Yeah. What would you say are like some of the main differences between the two cities then?
Main differences. I mean, for one, the accent. So like when you come down to Jacksonville, it's like you got an accent, like they gonna spot you out ASAP, like anywhere really, but like I still got a little bit of the New York accent, so it's like they spot you out ASAP. It's like, damn, that was the first one that like I would say is different. Is the accent, the food. There's no corner stores, so that one killed me.
Yeah, we ain't got no bodegas
Ain't
in Florida, right?
Ain't no bodegas in Jacksonville, man. So I be missing the bodegas sometimes. But that's a couple little differences, really. I would say nothing too major though. I mean, we still got a beach up there and shit, so it's similar.
Yeah, just in Florida, you can go to the beach anytime you want, pretty much.
Right.
Yeah. So like, what were you into as a kid? What were some of your hobbies growing up?
Really, growing up, I really, what did I do? I really just made music. So like,
Oh, really?
Yeah, I made music. I would write. I was always rapping at every family event, stuff like that. So I was just like on it heavy, just like rapping, like trying to get my cousin to listen. Like they would all hype me up, and it was lit. So I just loved doing that. I was really just rapping. I can't think of anything else. I never really was like a sport guy. Like I didn't really like sports too much. Like I thought that was just, like it was just too much to just like keep up with it. I wasn't interested. My head was elsewhere. So it was like, I wasn't a sports guy. It never clicked with me. But I am very athletic though. Like I could play sports very well. I played lacrosse. I played basketball, football, really like all the sports you could name. I even played soccer and shit. I don't look like it, but I played soccer. Yeah, I played a little bit of everything, but I'm athletic, and so that's really it. I still played them, even though I didn't like it. But
Yeah.
when I got old enough, I just chose a different route, and I was like, yeah, fuck this shit. Like, Pops, I ain't going in. No, I ain't going into that practice, nothing like that. You know what I mean? They was looking for my ass, but I was gone like elsewhere. Like I would be out just like on the street, running the street, like, and it would be like practice time, but I'd be gone out there just running wild, like on the bike and shit, just like doing what God knows what, you know what I mean? So yeah, that was the kind of type of situation I had. But yeah.
I dig it, man.
Yeah,
Yeah. Did you always have like an outgoing personality like you do?
I did. I was always very outgoing. I always spoke up for myself, made sure that, like, you know what I'm saying, if something needed to be done, I always would vocalize it. Like, I would always tell it how it is. So, yeah, definitely. I've always been outgoing, definitely, outspoken, all that.
Okay. And what would you say are like some of the trials and tribulations you've gone through in your life so far that you had to overcome?
Trials and tribulations. Well, I just went off the bat. Like when you say trials and tribulations, I just like comes to mind. I'm just thinking like I went to this program, right? So it was like a youth like correctional program type of thing, and that was like a big trial for me, like in my life, like growing up, because I'm only 19. So really, like, I mean, like so far, that was pretty much some big shit I had to go through. I was there for about 16 months. So,
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I was there 16 months. It was an abusive program and shit. So just kind of situation. It was tough. You stick it out. Knew better days was coming. So, and they did. So I just prayed every night and it got better. You know, it always does. So.
Was that down there in Florida?
That was in Missouri, believe it or not.
Missouri?
Yeah, that was in Missouri. That was
Boy,
in
they
Missouri.
shipped you out, huh?
Oh, they shipped me out. Yeah, they shipped me out, man. Like, it was where you couldn't run away. It was where you couldn't do shit. Like, they shipped my ass out. Boy. Like, you couldn't call up a homie and be like, yo, come pick me up. Like, nah, like, it was none of that. You know what I mean? So, just a very tough, like, environment, like, to be in, like, abusive, though, you know? So, later on, this place ended up getting shut down and shit. So.
Oh, really?
For them similar reasons, you know, so.
God dang.
Yeah.
So what was like the biggest takeaway, biggest lesson you learned by having to go through that whole situation then?
Really, like the biggest lesson, biggest takeaway is just to trust God. Like, there's a bigger path for you. Like, shit could be so fucked up in one moment, and it's like you can't see nothing else changing. You think that's it, and it's like 1 year later you could be somewhere completely different. And so it's like that right there. I took that with me. I never, you know what I mean? Like, I never took it. I never let it go. Like, I just knew that when I came out and came home, like I was gonna do everything I dreamed of. And it was like, it was go time, because I had been restricted for so long that it was like, it's time to go. You know what I mean? Like, time to go. Like, nobody could tell me shit when I come out, because it's like, you know what I mean? Like, had no cell phone, had no nothing like that. So,
Oh, shit.
you know, so like having all this stuff, like, it really make you appreciate it. Like, when you get it taken from you in a scenario similar to that, like, it's not cool. So, but that shit drove me and it motivated me, turned me to a monster. So
I
they
can
fucked
imagine.
up. They fucked up when they did that. You know what I mean? They fucked up. But I told bro, like, there was like a head in charge of like that spot, right? And I told him, I was like, yo, I was packing my bags. It was the last day. He was like, yo, you going home like today? So this is 16 months later, like, you know, fast forward. And he's like, yo, you going home? Pass me my trash bag. So I start packing shit up, and I'm like, all right, we out. And like, and he look at me and he look at my mom, because my mom came to pick me up. I was 16, so he look at her and he's like, when you got problems with him in the future, you know, you could give us a call and we'll give you a list of recommendations, and you'll be able to send them there. Like, trying to say like I was gonna fail when I came out. So I looked down, I said, I'm the 1%. And then he said, huh, like, start laughing at me. I'm like, nah, I'm the 1%, bro. Like, you ain't heard what I said? Like, and he smiled and like laughed at me. And that shit just stuck with me to this day. Shit like that, it turn you to a monster, you know? It's like, you never forget those moments.
No, absolutely, man. So you come home, what's the first thing you do? Do you like jump right into music at that time, or you already rapping, or?
Yeah, when I came home, I was rapping the whole time, so I had like notebooks written, just, you know what I mean? Like, all types of shit just like in the damn, like, the books, the binders, like I had papers folded up, like I was ready to go when I came home. But the most like unbelievable thing about it all is that I didn't use not one of them rhymes. When I came back, I was just like, I didn't use not one of them. They didn't go on the beats that like I was listening to, and it never worked out, but it was hard as fuck in there. Like I was definitely rapping and shit in there, like banging on the table, like making beats and shit, like everybody was fucking with it. So it was like, I knew if I could do it on a small scale, when it was time to go to a bigger scale, I had it shit in the chokehold. I was like, this is gonna be it, you know?
Yeah.
So that was really my gauge. If I could be successful even at the lowest, I knew I'd be a monster when I was on top. So, you know.
I got you, man. Would you say that's when you started taking music serious then? Like,
yeah,
right
that's when I really hit it. That's when I really hit it, like, you know, hit it running. Like, I was like, it's time to go. Like, you know, I waited so long. I had the time to like see everything, figure out what I wanted, you know, and man, it was go time. I knew everything I wanted, and I checked that list off quick too when I came back. Everything I wanted, I got it. And it was just like really like manifestation type of thing. Like you just draw it to yourself, and it came and followed. I still do it to this day. Everything I want, I manifest it, it comes.
No, that shit real, man.
It's real, it's really
real. You can speak it into existence, man.
Yeah, it's really
if you
real.
put it out in the universe, usually it's gonna come back to you.
Right,
man.
right. I mean, shit, I like just 2 days ago, man, like I do this all the time too. Like, it might seem crazy, but I'll scream at the universe. Like, I'll really go somewhere and like somewhere secluded, and I'll just yell out. Like, if I go on a walk in nature, like I'll yell out whatever I want. You know what I mean? Like, I'll yell it to the universe. Like, probably 2 days ago, I damn near lost my voice. I was like, rich, happy, healthy, and long life. Like, those are the 4 things that I really want. You know, rich, happy, healthy, and long life. I feel like I couldn't ask for anything else, you know what I mean? Like, that checks all the boxes. But I screamed that shit to the universe, so I lost my voice. I was on my quad riding in the back, I said, Rrr! I stopped it. said rich, happy, healthy, famous, long life, all that. Like everything I wanted, bro. You gotta yell it, and I yelled it over and over again. And it just shit like that comes true.
Yeah.
You know, when you do stuff like that, you just look crazy for a moment.
Yeah, I was gonna say the birds probably looking at you like,
Yeah,
what
the birds was like, what the fuck
at?
this nigga on? Like what you on? They thought I was doing some shit. I was just high on life for real, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you prove to yourself you can do certain shit, and you could take it as far as you want. Like, it's nuts, but it's true.
And who'd you grow up listening to? Were you on like the New York rap, or were you fucking with Southern rappers too?
Really, like I mess with a lot of artists. Like, I don't know, I really mess with a lot of artists from like 2016 time. Like, I can really remember. But growing up, Eminem, Lil Wayne, Drake, of course. You know what I mean? Like, growing up, those were the dudes I was listening to. Fat Joe, like I even listened to Fat Joe. Like, shout out Fat Joe. I listened to Fat Joe. Aloha, like I grew up on that on the TV. Like I seen him stunting, and I was like, that's what I want. Like that's what we gonna do. Like we gonna make that happen. You know what I mean? Because if they could do it, I'm like, yo, I could do this shit too. Like ain't no way. Like I'm not hearing that. You know what I mean? You only get one life. You gotta really go and press this shit, and you running out of time every second we breathing and talking. We running out of time. So, you know, it's time to go.
Yeah.
Fire underneath, bro. Like, you know what I mean? That's how I just got my neck tatted. I got these flames right here, like fire. Fire, everything fire, like, you know? But,
No, that shit hard, yeah. And what do you feel like separates you from other artists out right now today?
Really what separates me is definitely gonna be like my versatility and my energy. Energy and versatility, those are the two biggest things, my two biggest gifts, really. And energy really ties in, like, energy. Like, I could walk in the room and, like, I'll be good anywhere I go. Like, I can go to the worst place on earth and I'll still be, you know what I mean? I'll still be looked up at, you know what I mean? Like, it's like, it don't matter where they put me, they can't suppress my energy, you know? And that's a fact. It's like that they say, like, niggas be locked up, like you can lock them up, but you can't lock up the mind. Like, you know, at the end of the day, you still got you, all you got is you. So my energy definitely is unmatched. It's just, you know what I mean?
No, it's very true, man.
I'll say that.
Yeah. I've been seeing a lot of posts on 954 Fast Pitch TV, man.
Yep. 954 Fast Pitch, that's my guy right there. Yep. 954, that's a big page in South Florida. So anybody who's listening that don't know, definitely check him out. He posts everybody that's coming up, everybody that's, you know what I mean, blowing up. I mean, he is the news of Florida, so it's like, you know what I mean? That's my guy right there.
Yeah, I feel like if you're a Florida artist, you definitely got to tap into them Florida pages like that.
You know, 954, all them pages, like, you know, Fourth Quarter TV, Florida Up Next, all of them. Shout out all of them. I'm using all of them to my advantage to really just blow. And that's what we doing. It's the recipe, you know? Without saying too much, it's the recipe, you know?
I feel that. And what's your creative process? Like, do you write your raps? Do you punch in, do both, or?
I write them. I don't really punch in often at all. Like, I'll write my raps. I always write them. And it just depends on how I'm feeling, what season, but it's always different. Like, every song you'll hear from me is gonna sound different. Like, it will never sound like the same as the other song. And that goes into the versatility as well. I was saying, like, I make music for the season that I'm feeling, you know?
Yeah.
Like, if I'm feeling sad for this season, like, I'm gonna write what I'm going through. Or if I'm feeling hype, like, I'm gonna write how good life is going, you know? So.
I got you, man. Yeah. And can you show off the chains that you got?
Yeah. This is 66 era right here. And then I got this one actually just yesterday, or 2 days ago. It's a picture pending, but I ain't put the picture on it yet. So.
I was gonna say, I didn't want to say, was it backwards? Because normally, there'd be a picture right there.
Yeah, it's supposed to be a picture right here, but this one brand new, brand spanking new. So I ain't even put it. I'm enjoying it though without the pic though, cause like I really just like the gold, to be honest with you. But like I'm deciding what I'm gonna put on the picture though.
Okay.
But yeah, I really just like the gold, to be honest with you. I like the gold and diamond, so. I like both, really, shit. I like both.
And how much did you pay for each chain?
This one right here, which one, the big boy or the little one?
We can go both, yeah.
He said we go both. Well, this one right here, this joint, you know what I mean? They saying I paid $1 million for it on 954. They saying I paid $1 million for it. So, you know what I mean? We just gonna go with that for now. We just gonna go with that. But all my shit real though, it's all authentic though. Ain't nothing fake flow about this. You can diamond test me right now. Everything real, definitely, I earned it, so I'm proud to say that. So, yeah.
I dig it, man.
But you know, $1 million on the chain, you know what I mean?
I feel you, bro. Yeah. And what's the relationship to Jim Jones? Like, people want to know, are you related to him, or what's that connection right there?
Jim Jones, that's my cousin. That's my cousin right there.
Blood cousin, not just my cousin. Like, everyone my cousin.
Nah, that's my full-fledged cousin. Like, that's my cousin. Like, Jim Jones is my cousin.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like, I think he my first cousin, but if he not my first, then he my second. You know what I mean? But it's like, you know what I mean? Like, you go to the family events and shit, like, you know, your family there, like, type of cousin. That's my cousin. Like, he at every family event that, you know what I mean, we catch in New York. I be going up there every once in a while. So my family, they stay in the projects in Harlem. So, you know, that's Harlem East Side. Shout out my man Ditta. Ditta, he doing his thing over in Harlem right now. Everybody over there that's snapping. But Jim Jones too, that's the Harlem GOAT right there. So,
that's a legend right there, man. Yeah.
God sent me down to Florida though, so, you know what I mean? I'm not up there turning up with them, but, you know, I'm still turning up down here. We'll catch up, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But that's how it goes, you know. You got somebody in this piece of in this area, somebody over there, and that's how you really take over. So at the end of the day, it's all family, and yeah. So there's all big things coming on the way. Everything will tie into it, you know, the way it should. So, but yeah, definitely, that's my cousin. That's my cousin. I got a lot of famous cousins though, like, you know what I mean. Like, my whole family's just talented. They just, you know what I mean, they known everywhere they at, but they mostly in New York. So.
Okay. Yeah. So what's the music scene like in Jacksonville right now today, or what's your thoughts on the music scene in Jacksonville right now?
Music scene in Jacksonville, honestly, the music scene in Jacksonville is pretty quiet. I'm not gonna lie, it's not really making too much noise right now. The music scene down in like South Florida is definitely at a higher speed once you go more towards the South, Orlando. You know what I mean? But not really too many people putting on for Jax right now. It's kind of like an open lane. I see it. You know what I mean? So me, Soulja K, that's my boy. We've been chilling and shit. That's like a new friend of mine. So we just been hanging and shit. So working definitely. Every time we get together, it's work, and we doing big things. So Soulja K definitely. He's one of the names to be known in Jacksonville. Me and him though, we got this shit on lock right now. We got this shit on lock right now.
I dig it, man.
Definitely.
Yeah. And how do you deal with like online trolls and haters online? Do you pay them any mind? Do you just ignore them? Like, how do you deal with all that shit?
Well, really, like, the trolls, like, I find it funny, right? Cause like, I just find it funny. Like, I'm gonna tell y'all the truth. Like, I be like going through the comments, right? And when I go through the comments, I be laughing my ass off. Like, I be in the bed watching the comments, I be laughing. Like, it should be funny, like, cause people, the world could be so cruel and ugly, you know what I mean? Like, sometimes it's fucked up, like how people would do you, but I just choose to laugh. Like, it's funny to me because I know it ain't nothing personal. I know who I am, you know what I mean? So once you know who you are, ain't nothing that's gonna really, you know what I mean, throw you off your game. We still getting money, we still doing our thing. So it's like, ain't none of that's gonna change that, you know what I mean? It's all good stuff, I see it. So there's no such thing as bad publicity, you know what they say. So that's type of thing. But I find it funny though, I find it hilarious. And I ignore it too though. I don't really be responding to no like hater shit or like people be hating. They do it all the time, but it's like, it's good. I see it as a good thing. It's like you progressing.
Yeah, it's like you're being talked about.
Yeah, it's like, yo, stop. Like, you see this nigga just racing to the top, and you like, yo, come back here. Nigga, like, nah, like, nah, bro, I'm out. I'm blasting off. Y'all can't stop me. That's what it is. That's what it is.
It's usually like people that be trolling, they just want a response from you anyway.
Right.
They just trying to see how outlandish they got to be.
Right.
They get a response
to get a response, right. And it's the same thing all over, though. You can't take it personal. You can't. Giving people responses, like, it's not me like that. Like, I don't really give people a response because I learned that lesson too many times. You know what I mean? You give somebody a response, the shit just goes somewhere else, and it's just like, nah, fuck that, you know? It's just smarter to just ignore it, and make them more mad when you ignore it than if you answer them.
Yeah.
So
very true, man.
Yeah, they get tight if you don't give them a response. You know, then they look silly. They comment sitting up there, they looking all sour, and nobody even fucked with it. So it's like, you know what I mean? Pack it up. That's it.
Yeah, a lot of people be commenting from fake pages anyway.
Right.
Like they're scared to put a picture on it. They put their name on it.
And it be people that you know too. That's the crazy part. It be people that you know. So it's like, but you'll never know though, cause they trolling. So, but that's where a lot of the hate comes from. Be from people, believe it or not, that's close to you. That be hating, you know what I mean? So behind a fake page. So I know it's usually somebody, like I really have a face in mind sometimes. I'll be like, oh, this was definitely this nigga. This was definitely him. Like, it was definitely that nigga right there. It was this hoe. Yeah. But you could tell, like, you know what I mean? But I ignore it though, I just laugh. They say some outlandish shit. Somebody just said yesterday, they said because I put the neck tap, you know what I mean? Like they have y'all fast pitch. and somebody said, yo, is he a race car driver or a rapper? Yeah, that shit had me, bro. That shit had me. I had to respond to that one, bro. That's the only comment I respond to. I was like, yo, that shit got me, because he was right. I mean, like, you nigga had me rethinking shit. I was like, all right, fuck it. I'm going to just get off the app for the day. That's it.
Now, some of this should be funny too, man. Even if you don't
funny,
respond,
bro.
to be like,
It was
hey,
funny,
he getting
bro.
creative with this shit.
He did. I was like, bro, you got that one. That's like, you got that one.
Yeah. Yeah, so we got the new project out right now, Motion Land.
Motion Land, baby.
First up, we got to address the cover, man. So the cover is very similar to the Boston Richey's cover as well.
The Motion Land cover, Motion Land, that Bubba Land shit. So basically, I mean, I had explained this on like a different interview, but like, it was just like, I had no clue. Like, genuinely, I had no clue what Richey's album cover looked like until mine was done. So by the time my shit was done and posted up, I looked at this. Somebody sent it to me. My videographer told me, he was like, yo, so did you do that on purpose? And I was like, what you talking about? And he was like, the cover, like, that's the playoff Boston Richey's. Like, I like how you did that. I was like, nah, let me see. So he showed me, I'm like, yo, that's the same fuck. I was like, what the fuck? I was like, I gotta go call up my cover art niggas, like, cause he the one who made it. I didn't make it, you know what I mean? So, and then like, it was just, we was in too late, and I was like, fuck it, we just gonna rock with it. It's Motion Land, it's not Bubba Land, so. But I still got love for Richey, no disrespect, nothing like that, so. It's just, that was really a coincidence, for real.
Was it the same designer, do you know, or?
I don't think so. Like, some people ask me that, but I don't think it was the same designer. It was somebody else. It was some kid named Wantana Visuals. He's in like South Florida, 954 area as well. So, but I think had to be inspired by, you know what I mean, the cover. So.
Yeah.
I don't know, but then by the time I found out, the shit was like out, and I was like, all right, hug it. Like,
Understood.
yeah, so
what was the creative process going into making the actual album, man?
Making that Motion Land right there, I was working on that, believe it or not, for about 2-3 years. I worked on Motion Land for a long time. Motion Land was in the process, like, since I came home, really. Like, this is really my first album dropping since I came home. So it was in the works for a while. I've been holding a lot of the music in my vault, but I just like had to like express this time period of my life and landmark it, you know what I mean? So I really just no better way than to put it on an album. And so this last 2 years of my life have been dedicated to none but motion. So I've been getting motion. And then after I get the motion, you know what I mean, we flipping it to music. So just same recipe, but doing it my way. That's it.
I know it's only been a couple weeks, but how's the feedback been so far?
Oh, the feedback, everybody likes it, bro. Everybody likes Motion Land. I haven't heard no bad feedback towards it other than like, the hate and shit, like maybe in the comments, like, oh, we fucking with Richey shit more. But like, that's no problem. I mean, that's what the music's there for. You pick what you like, If not, you keep it pushing, that's it. But most people that I listen to is definitely way different. Like, it's definitely way different. They not used to hearing that type of music, so it's like, it's different.
Yeah, I fucked with that Eyes Closed. I know you got a video out for that one. Talk
Closed.
about that song, like the inspiration when you recorded that one.
Eyes Closed, really. I was in my man's studio till 6 a.m. in New York. I went to visit home, and I was like, we got to crunch a song out before I leave. It was about 1.5 years ago. And so we stayed into the studio till 6 a.m. and I left there 6, 7, and it's broad daylight coming out, and I was just like, oh shit, I really been in the studio this fucking long, like, this crazy. And I was like, yo, putting in this type of work, like, that song gotta see the light, you know what I mean? Because we made that shit in the dark. Like, we made that bitch in the dark. It was late night when we made that shit. Yeah. But made it from scratch, the beat from scratch, everything. Okay. My producer made that beat, James Foreign. He made that beat right there for Eyes Closed, shout out him. He's a fucking wizard. Everybody I work with, talented as fuck, so. I got 2 producers, James Foreign, and I also got NY Made J. So he's crazy too. He made Believe, he made the other half of the album. So both of them produced half and half about on the songs. They made the beats, and I did the rest, and they mixed it up and shit. So definitely blessed with my brothers right there, so definitely.
What videos do you plan to shoot off of there, or you already got some shit tucked away, or?
Yeah, I got this Walky music video coming out. Really, to be honest with you, this Walky music video with G6 is coming out. So I did that. I went down to South Florida, went check it on my man G6, see what he on and shit. So we met up at the film house and shot Miami Film House. That's where we was at. And appreciate y'all having me, by the way, if y'all see this. But we went there and we just got to work for real, and it went perfectly, went smoothly. He did good business, man, and that's what I really love the most, is when like artists do good business with me, because that's very important. I always do good business, you know what I mean? Like, all the time. So I respect that. He did good business.
No, that's what's good, man. Yeah. What's the label situation right now? You still independent?
Yeah, I'm independent. Really just doing all this shit off the muscle for real. Gotta be honest with you. Like, I just been grinding until somebody really like noticed me like that. But until then, I'ma make them. You know what I mean? So it's like, it's no problem. I got it. I'm the label. You know what I mean? Like, all in one. Like, it's right here. Like, it's one man type of army type of shit. Like, if nobody gonna fuck with you, you gotta fuck with you. You know what I mean? So I've definitely fucked with myself. So I will not let my shit go unheard, unseen, none of that, bro. Like, you gotta speak up, you know? So no label pushing me, none of that. So, you know, that's it.
Are you open to signing with the label down the road, or?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I'm definitely hungry. I'm not grinding on this for no reason. I believe everything is an investment. So like, you put in, you gonna get back. I know God got me, but you know what I mean? Like, I'm looking to do some type of deal eventually, coming up soon, hopefully. But I'm gonna need some bread for that though, cause you know what I mean. Like, I could do a lot of this shit by myself and fund it, just like everybody else say. Like, you know what I mean. So it's like, but I'm really funding this shit on my own. So it's like, until then, so they want to give me a break, I'm gonna keep doing it myself. But till then, I'm the label, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Where the offers at, send me some offers. That's it. But until then, I'm gonna keep my head down, I'm gonna keep working. You know what I mean. Cause one way or another, I'm gonna be up there, you know, with a label, without, you know. Yeah, that's it.
Nah, I feel that. Yeah, it's like, you just gotta hustle for this shit.
Right.
Because the shit's not gonna come overnight.
Right. And it's like, you know, they'll look over you for sure. They'll look over you. But you gotta just stay consistent. That's the consistency part that really kicks in. Like, as you stay consistent, like, they gonna keep seeing you, and they will see Drewstackz. You know what I mean? So it's a lot of people that been asking in the comment, like, who is Drewstackz? Who is Drewstackz? Like, it's him right here, bro. Like, it's it. Y'all got to meet me.
Is there any big artists you want to work with one day?
Big artists to work with one day. Drake, I definitely need that Drake feature. Drake, where you at, yo? Come find me, yo. I'm down in South. I'm in South Florida. I'm in North Florida. I'm in Middle Florida. I'm everywhere, yo. So come find me, Drake. Holla at me. I'll catch a flight. I like to do that a lot. So come find me, Drake. I'll do some shit with Sexy Red.
Okay.
Shit. Who else we try to work with? Yeah, I'll do some shit with Sexy Red. You know what I mean? Cause she just trending right now. She out right now. So let's do it. You know what I mean? But yeah, I would say Drake. Really, Lil Wayne, all the GOATs, you know. I'm gonna work with them though, one day.
Manifest that shit, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna work with them soon. It's very soon, bro.
Yeah. And you got any features in the cut that you already recorded that you're just waiting to put out, or can you reveal anything?
Man, I got that feature with Soulja K. I got the feature with G6, where we talk about, believe it or not, I got a song with Dexter, Famous Dex. I got a song with Famous Dex. I got a song with Bro. But I mean, shit, what happened with that, to be honest, bro, man, this nigga Dex left me high and dry. Like, sent me the song, bro. I got it done, sent it back to him and shit. I'm like, yo, song's ready. You know what I mean? Like, ghosted me. Bro, just ghost me. You know what I mean? Like, leave me on scene, ghost me. So, you know what I mean? I'm feeling a little type of way about that, but it's all love. But, you know what I mean? Business wasn't too good on that end. I'm not gonna lie, though. You know what I mean? So.
Yeah, it's the importance of contracts.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Cause like, you know what I mean, bro, you know what I mean, growing up, like, I used to listen to Bro all the time, like, you know what I mean, it's just a big letdown, you know what I mean? Like, you ain't gonna answer my message when I sent you the track, but it's whatever, you know what I mean? We keep it moving.
That's what they say, don't meet your idols.
Yeah,
they might let you down, man.
I don't even know, bro, I don't even know, like, you know what I mean, I did business good on my end, but the business, it ain't go nowhere, I guess, so. Whatever, keep it pushing. God, whatever God got planned, gonna be. You know what I mean? So I can't stand in the front of that. You know, it is what it is.
Not for real.
We be good though. We still got motion. We still have emotion. Everything. So, yeah, really no sweat.
And what's some goals you got set for yourself, whether it's next year or even 5-10 years down the road, man? Some goals.
Like I said, sign that deal. Well, I'm really looking for them to come with. You know what I mean? Some real chodo. They need to bring some real money, like. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to sign for no, you know what I mean, little petty shit that I already got on my neck. I need what I'm worth, you know what I mean? And I know what I'm worth. And I'm gonna make them a lot of money. Whoever taps in with me, they definitely gonna get a lot of money off me. But, you know, likewise, do good business. I'm gonna do good business every time, that's it. You know, there ain't no sweat on that end. But if you try to fuck me, I don't fuck with that. So that's just like anybody else, right? You know, but I definitely do good business. I'm looking for that deal to come through. You know, I'm investing a whole lot. You know what I mean? It's been days where I done, you know what I mean, put my last bit on this shit and was like, yo, send the post through, like, let's do it. Like, it's the last, you know what I mean, couple $100 I'm supposed to pay for something else. You know what I mean? Like, but I'm gonna pay this instead. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I done made sacrifices like that. So them sacrifices alone is worth some real bread. Like, you know what I mean? Aside from the bread that I done put, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I'm probably about, in this rap shit, I'm probably about $100,000 in. You know what I mean? It's crazy because it's like a McDonald's employee, right? It's like you don't realize that over like 10, 15 years you made $1 million, but you know what I mean? But you really done fucking made $1 million, and you look and you like, damn, like, what if I could just look at all that money right there? Like, you know what I mean? So they gotta match that, they gotta come with that, gotta double that, triple that, like, you know what I mean? But we gonna keep going.
Yeah,
They
definitely got to triple it.
Yeah, they gotta triple it, for
Absolutely.
sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
And what's some advice you would share to, some new artists trying to get their foot in the door right now?
Some new artists trying to get their foot in the door, I would say fuck with my man 954 Fast Pitch. And I ain't gonna say too much and giving away the recipe and shit, but go fuck with my man 954 Fast Pitch. He gonna get you right every time. Really get creative though. You gotta realize that the day and age that we in right now, so, you know what I mean? Like, I wish it could be a perfect world, but sometimes you gotta take shit that you want. So you gotta take your shit, you gotta stand up and speak for yourself, and you gotta get it, you know what I mean? Whatever you want, when you figure that out, take it, you know what I mean? Don't wait around, nobody gonna give it to you. So push yourself through that door, If they don't pull you, push it, you know what I mean? You got to.
Not wise words right
You
there.
have to, bro. You have to. And as long as you believe in yourself and manifesting shit, like, it's gonna happen. Just like I ended up here today. You know what I mean? Like, it's gonna happen. You keep manifesting shit. You good, bro. You good. God got you, bro. Not the end of the world. If you fall a couple times, you gonna get back up. It's gonna be all right. Like, as long as you believe in yourself, though, for real. Because everybody will clown you, bro. But if you believe in yourself, that's all you need. Just keep praying. You good. You got it. You got it. That's what I tell myself every day. You know, you got it. When nobody else tell you that, you gotta tell yourself that, you know? Yeah, you gotta make them believe it though, bro. Like, they ain't gonna believe you till you do some shit, you know what I mean, to catch their attention. So, like, catch their fucking attention, make them watch, you know?
That's real, yeah.
That's it.
What's next for Drewstackz?
What's next for Drewstackz? Really, shit, I'm going to Mexico tomorrow morning. I was just telling him that shit. He like, what's next? I'm going to Mexico tomorrow morning. Shit, I'm gonna be drinking pina colada and shit, you know what I mean, celebrating. It's a big moment for me though. I appreciate you having me. This is definitely a big moment for me. I appreciate that, boss. But definitely we getting to work. We hitting the ground. As soon as I get back from that cruise, I'm hitting the ground. More music videos coming. You know what I'm saying? Everything, traveling, doing all of that. I got my team. Unfortunately, they couldn't make it here today. Shout out LaCourt, my manager. Shout out Gish, my videographer. Fett, you know what I mean? The whole crew, like everybody, Broke Like Fett. He was on my album too, on Motionland. You know, talented. Yeah. He's coming up. You know, very talented, good dude, bro. Good people around me. I don't really keep many people around me, but if I do, they solid and they definitely got a position, and we definitely going to the top. So, you know what I mean? Get with us now. It's a takeover. 2024, we taking over Drewstackz. And yeah, hit my man LaCourt also for the features. He'll definitely get you right. That's my manager, like I said. He gonna get you right, definitely. He the GOAT.
Anything else you want to touch on while we got you here?
Anything else we gonna touch on? Shit, I mean, really, not too much, man. I can't really say that I got too much to touch on. I mean, shit, they calling me the face of Florida though now, so it's like, you know, it's a big title. You gotta keep it moving. So we definitely got some big moves coming after that, you know. So definitely.